I'm not really sure what this is about, but we'll zombie T-Rex the shit out of this. September
Harris
20th.
Bullard was found dead in his study 5 days ago. Nobody believes me, but I think he was murdered. This house in the middle of nowhere holds the secret. There's a story hiding here, and I'm going to cover it. If I'm right, there are 4 major suspects. Graham Wellington, Josie Herrera, Cynthia Peckman, Bobby Sawyer.
Okay.
I'm not leaving until I find out what happened.
My arm broke? Wow, what if we get in some serious shit? How we gonna run? These controls are weird. I can't open it with my bare hands. A retired college teacher was found dead in his home Monday. The body was discovered by Sawyer, who worked part-time for... Okay, so the errand boy found his body. What was early seen about town? It was private. Okay. Retired. Found dead in his study. Police ruled death natural. But we all know the truth. Nothing natural about this. Okay. Alright, in and out, easy. Just have to find some evidence and get out of here. Okay. An old piano, it's blocking the way. This is it, the crime scene. Okay, I guess. I'm sure this door leads to the room where his body was found, but it's locked. Okay. Wait, this isn't the crime scene. I need to investigate the study. Well, how are you gonna get in there? I need to find the key first if I want to get in. Okay. Sure ain't wasting any time. Okay. Can't lift stuff with one arm, even using a hand truck. Maybe it's in one of these drawers. Ah. It's a small key. Alright. Let's go. Why did that open? There's a page from a script here. Okay. The man who could see with his skin. In 1926, I met a man who could see with his skin, his eyes sealed with wax and bandages, yet he remained aware of the what's around him. We held up signs which said, count from when to when. After the performance, I gave him $200 for the secret. He explained that he could see as long as some part of his skin remained exposed. Joe found dead in hotel. Weird. This music is very loud. Okay. A record player. There's no record inside. Oh. What's this? It looks like a tiny camera lens. Okay. No library. Some of these volumes look ancient. It's all covered in dust. Oh wow. This room is a regular library. Some of these volumes. Okay. Who's this lady? It's a picture of a woman. She looks lonely. Fucking tree scared me. Alright. Just a regular lamp. Okay. This is where the Bobby Sawyer found Ballard's body. He's been dead for a couple of days though. Doesn't turn on. Guess it's broken. Diploma. Ew, creepy. It kind of feels like they are looking at me. What did they see in this room? I don't know, ask them. What did you see? Well, you didn't see anything, your eyes are closed. You ain't even looking, you're just minding your own damn business. He looked like he did it. And he looks scared, like he doesn't want to talk about it. Alright. Well, I had some pretty good advanced degrees. This one is from the University of Chicago, 1935. Not exactly light reading. I guess. What we got here? Something is after me. It's creeping around the house, trying to get in. I'm sure of it. I heard footsteps outside and creaking on the roof. It's not safe here. I've taken the whatever lenses from their normal location and hidden them in my study. I've sent you a package that you'll know what to do with. Check the map for the mask, as usual. X marks the spot. Paris. P.S. The sequence is west, east, north. Okay, Byrne hid something in this room. Very suspicious. This will be a great hook for my open paragraph. Okay. That's probably locked. Oh, no, it's not. Another one. It's another lens. I found 2 of them now. Typewriter. Something's typed out here, but the paper is so far into the feeder that I can't pull it out. What's this? It's a note with a foreign symbol on it. Underneath it reads north. Huh. And a phone. No dial tone. I need to call for help. Alrighty. What's this? I am woodcutter. Your past has caught up with you. It is over. Sounds like a death threat to me. What's this? Who is woodcutter? Burning. Yeah. Alright. scissors. A pair of scissors. I can use these to open that package in the other room. Awesome. There's one missing. It's a clay statue with a weird face. One of them appears to be missing. X marks the spot on the map. I've never seen a map laid out like this. There's a spot marked with an X on it. Books with names I can't pronounce. I thought maybe. That's like all the way. The Snow Woman. Adopted from an original translation by. Adapted. What did I say? I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that. Okay. An old man and his son climbed a mountain to collect firewood. It began to snow heavily, and unable to make it back home, they decided to pass the night in a small hut. In the middle of the night, the young man awoke to see that the door had blown open. A tall woman with long hair and white kimono was leaning over his father, blowing her breath upon him. When she saw that the son was awake, she said, "You are a handsome young man, so I will let you live. But if you ever speak of this to anyone, your life shall be forfeit." Well. In the morning, the young man found his father frozen and dead. He climbed down the mountain alone and never spoke of the episode. A year later, he met and married a young, beautiful girl. They had children together and were happy, but the night of his father's death still weighed heavily on his mind. One night, after having a bit too much to drink, the man told his wife about his encounter with the Snow Woman. She was furious. "You promised not to tell," she screamed, and before his eyes, she became the tall woman with long black hair and a white kimono. If it were not for our children, I would end your life here and now. I will spare you for their sake. But if anything ever happens to them, you shall pay the price." And with that, she melted into the wind and was gone. Wow. Very black, very bleak. Oh shit. We ain't gonna talk about it. Okay. Let's open this package up. What the hell was that? Tie tight, I need something to cut it. Don't you got some in your inventory? Oh, okay. What? This is like a black hole. Okay. It's an old book. It says Wyandon on the cover. Whatever that means. The author is Lafficadio? I don't know. Lafficadio. Okay. An old book. What am I supposed to do with it? The TV's mysteriously on. Weird. That's weird. I could have sworn the TV was off before. Yeah. This door's locked from the other side. There's no keyhole. Maybe I put the book somewhere? Thinking maybe. Touch a certain part on the map. Oh, that book goes here. Oh, yeah. I can't push the book all the way back. Feels like it's hitting something. Wait, there's something jammed back there. It's flat, triangle, wedge. There's some sort of foreign written on it. What was that? Okay. do you go back? Here. Oh no. That's the snow woman. Oh. One black male. Search documents. What was that? The man who could see with the skin. Written about Ouija boards in 1852. William Benjamin Carpenter was the first to discover the phenomenon known as the effect. The Indiomotor effect occurs when the subconscious takes control of the body without the conscious mind realizing it. Indiomotor action is distinct from other forms of voluntary action because responses are driven by running knowledge and perception. The Ouija board, Carpenter suggested, is a clear manifestation. The participants unknowingly move because their subconscious mind is guiding them. Another example of this phenomenon is the practice of using a diving rod. To locate water or other materials buried under the ground. Sir holds the in both hands and allows him to forward until it point down at the ground, seemingly itself. For centuries, dowsing was believed to be a form of magic or witchcraft, but we now know that it can be explained by the Indiomotor effect. The dowser's subconsciousness mind is highly sensitive and is able to recognize something environment of which his consciousness mind is not aware. When these at the location of water control drowsing hands and causes him to rotate the rod to the ground since mind is not involved in his to move on its own, pulled as if by some magical force. In reality is himself who is diving. His subconscious mind is responsible both for direction of buried materials and the motion of the rod. Our research seeks direct access to the knowledge stored in the subconscious mind, complete unveiling between the sensitive unconsciousness and the logic consciousness. I call this state endofocus. Whole lot of weird stuff going around here. was worth a try. Tell me the mark on the... Oh, there we go. Hey. Oh. Aha. It's a small block. Let's get a better look at it on the desk. Okay. That piece goes in it. We got... Probably press them in order. Wasn't there, a paper that said... Let me see. West, east, north. West. Okay, maybe that's something else. Oh. So... Well, that would be... Maybe that's north. Doesn't make sense. Ooh, shit. Huh. I see the lenses fit inside the eye sockets. It's like a weird pair of goggles. Oh. Oh! Fuck. Who was that? Oh my god. He was wearing that mask though. He was sitting right here, I don't know. Man. Well. Let me put the mask back on. Oh. What about the painting? There's something more to this painting. There was a page taped to the back. Josie. If you're reading this note, then something must have happened to me. I may be dead or missing. If so, you're the only person who can save our research. The truth is that I'm being threatened. It started before I left the college. I get notes every few months from somebody calling himself Woodcutter. What he wants is access to our research. He wants me to turn over our plans for the Lunar Dream. Okay. Josie, my life is in danger. Woodcutter knows things, secret things about my past that nobody should know. I'll not yield to simple blackmail, but lately the threats have escalated. I am sure that I am being watched at the house. I sometimes hear things on the other side of the wall. Yesterday with the mask on, I thought I saw somebody reaching for me. It's a warning from my subconscious. I'm no longer safe here. I've locked our research away in the safe upstairs. I wanted you to retrieve it and leave. Destroy everything before you go. Burn the house down if you have to. Just get the research and get out of here. Head for a big city where it's easy to hide. I'm counting on you, Joe. Don't let our work fall into their hands. Harris. Okay. Primary suspect. Or by bullet to destroy their research and split. I knew there was more to the story. Whatever bullet was mixed up in, I bet there's evidence. And that's safe. Upstairs. Who is Woodchuck? Open the upstairs. Who is Woodcutter? Woodchuck. Okay. My hunch was right. Bones' death is definitely fishy. Better stop and review my notes. Okay. Alright. Where's Bobby Sue? No, that's not it. I need to think. Oh, am I... Oh. Josie? I don't know. Well, you wanted to be the black guy so bad. So, isn't that the one who found the body? Bobby ran odd jobs for Bullard. Could he have done it? He certainly had the opportunity. Was scared. He worried about losing his secret research. Okay. Blackmail. I knew this would be a scoop. Somebody wanted Bullard's research. He must have been killed for it. Alright, bro. Bullard was being blackmailed by Woodcutter. Woodcutter. What is that supposed to mean? This is kind of of juicy detail I come here to find. Okay. Okay. To sell this story, I need some real evidence. Let's go check out that upstairs. Okay. Why does it get quiet in this room? So weird. What the hell was that? Oh, that's the music. Bitch. Okay, left or right? Guess we're going right. Fireplace is full of logs. What's that? It's a plate with a critical dial. Critical dial. Critical dial. What's this? Another document on the... Okay, 1958. Harris. How was your conference in Chicago? I can just imagine you prancing through the streets like Gene Kelly, swinging on post and declaring yourself to be of such grand importance. Did you remember your lenses? Was the audience... Oh, my dear Harris, did you find a little chickadee to take back to your hotel this time? Meaning, did you find yourself a hoe? While you were gone, I had old Sam come over and change the locks. You left a few things here, which I have relocated to the curb for for pickup. I do admire that a few of your possessions may have ended up in the street, but in all honesty, they do not look out of place there. Do you remember the last thing you said to me, Harris? It was almost in past as you slammed the door, but I heard it very clearly. You said you haven't got the guts. Well, I do have the guts, you rat, and I'm throwing you, your shabby things, and these 6 wasted years of my life into the rubbish bin. If I catch you around here again, I will alert the police with the sound of my gunshot. Forever yours, Kathia? I don't know. Is that the ex-wife? Oh, it is. through out of their place, divorced. Wow. Ooh.
It might say reporter on my desk, but I spend most of my time at the Standard making coffee for my editor. I'm tired of writing the gossip column. This story is my shot at the big leagues. When I prove that Bullard was murdered, all the big papers will come calling. I'll finally escape this backwater town. This is it, the chance I've been waiting for.
Okay. Don't worry, we'll get you that story. Something knocked over the lamp. It's been ransacked. It's been emptied already. Okay. Go over to the dresser. Somebody ripped up something. Pieces of a torn photo. Okay, we gotta piece it back together. Who's this? It's an old photo of two men on a ship. James Laurie and Harris Bullard. Okay. Oh, hell no. Wow. Run, daily log, November 2nd, 1964. We did a test run of the focal lens today. Focal lens. Okay. At first, I didn't know I could move it like that. We did not know how to interpret the results, but now I believe they are working better than we had anticipated. Instead of an unfiltered stream of sensory information, what we are seeing is subconscious memory. The lens distraught in response to the visual stimuli that the reader has some knowledge of. They see what conscious minds cannot. Josie proposed that what we are really doing is mining dreams. Dreams are, after all, a form of focus, a time when the subconscious comes forward and shows us truth that we might not otherwise recognize. What we are striving for is access to the dream. Okay, as a control. The mask works pretty well. I could tell that Josie was at first, but now she understands. Subconscious thought is particularly dangerous to the subject. We will need a physical object to enable the mind. There's a lot of reading. Providing the reader with some degree of protection or permanent arrangement will require a much larger. We will need some other kind of focus, brain control. Okay, information it will receive, something large, and the moon perhaps. lenses and the weird mask. Dream thought. The moon? Huh. The room is like a tomb. The air is so stale. I can barely breathe. Here's the safe, but it's locked. Find the safe combination. Okay. Something's in there. I am Woodcutter. I know your secret. James Laurie sends his regards. Wow. This is my prime suspect. I bet Spike's scheme went south. So he killed... I say. There's something over there. More reading. Okay. There's a page hidden behind these boxes. Woodcutter sent me another note today. He knows things nobody should know. Secrets I buried 20 years ago. He knows about James Laurie. It's impossible, but somehow he knows. I can tell he's getting closer to me. His notes are mailed from the post office, and last night I could swear I heard somebody moving around outside. I haven't been this scared since Chicago. I need to be patient. He's going to have to reveal himself to me at some point. If he wants my research, he'll have to wait until it's completed. I don't believe in ghosts. When I find him, I will kill him. Knows about Jane. Local to grown. Well, I guess I'll wear the mask again. That's fucking creepy. That's where he was. Okay. What do we have here? Today is an anniversary. It was 5 years ago today that I found Dad's name on an old research paper at the U of C. He'd written it in 1933, 8 years before I was born. I didn't know he had gone to college. I had never really thought about his life. He was just a name on my birth certificate. Dad ran out on Mama after the war. He had gone off to fight and just never came back. When he stopped writing, Mama thought he'd been killed. I remember her crying at the kitchen table. The war ended, life went on. Mama died without ever finding out what happened to him. I used to hate him. Hated the idea of him. Hated my mother and a little bit too. Hated my mother a little bit too. I figured Dad was just a deadbeat who ditched Mama because he didn't want a kid. But when I found his name in the library, something changed. I couldn't stop thinking about him. Deadbeat dads don't study physics, do they? What is he doing now? What does he look like? Is he married to somebody else? I traced him here to Kansas, but finding him is taking longer than I expected. Came to Kansas to look for his father. Must be Josie's around. Where are we at? Denning. Solve it now. Wait. A Medal of Honor winner Kansas said today the helicopter may win the war in South. And Douglas, Big Tom, Thomas, okay. 39, wow, mentions time, or major, is attacked to the, attached, attacked? I can't really, attached to the Marine helicopter. Operation along the coast and northern. Now, Thomas's father lives, Thomas destroyed 16 Japanese strong points, and killed 75 Japanese on, wow, in 1945. He's the only Medal of Honor winner currently serving in Vietnam. The most effective weapon Khan uses terror. The big pipe smoking Marine said the most effective against them is the helicopter. So shut these fucking crows out. The window's painted shut. Painted shut? Okay. What we got here? Something isn't holding the lid closed. There is a small dial. Okay.
Bill told me to cover Bullard's death, but he's just looking for gossip about the young assistant. But I took it seriously, did the research, followed every lead, like a real journalist would. It paid off. I found something everybody else missed. A note, a half-thought, scribbled in the margins of the coroner's draft report. It read, "Hypothermia in summer?"
Hypothermia in summer. Doesn't make sense, nah. Not much of interest. Doesn't seem to be a lot in the wardrobe. Okay. I don't have time to rest. Okay, let's go over here. I found something. Here's your latest chapter all typed up. I think this story becoming very interesting, and I'm sure you can get it published. I hope you don't mind, but I made a few edits and inserted a few details here and there. I'm looking forward to your next chapter. The Crystal Cave by Bobby's. Okay. The man had been dead for hours when they found him. He had crawled halfway up Sarah Johnson's porch steps before coming to rest just outside the door, his feet dangling off the edge like spaghetti that somebody had cooked too long. Old Sarah just about keeled over when she saw him. The man was inked. Weird lines crisscrossed every inch of his skin, like Indian war paint. Even his eyelids were marked. The tattoos made him look like some African out of National Graphics, except that he was white and was wearing work overalls 2 sizes too big. Jimmy, the only cop on duty at 6 in the morning, thought maybe the man had escaped from chain gang. Jimmy was never the sharpest tool in the shed. Detective Henderson he's as smart as a whip. He had photos taken off the body, all naked and everything. He put the pictures up on his wall at the little station in the middle of town and started moving them around, turning them this way and that until the tattoo's edges started to line up. Took him 3 days, but he put it together, just like a jigsaw puzzle, until the thick line all connected to the thin lines, and the overall shape became clear. Would you believe it? It was a map. When the coroner cut the man open, he found his insides were all twisted inside the same map. And when they saw inside the man's bone, they found the map there too. And like rings on a tree stump. Well, that's how we first found our way to the cave. Wow. Okay, helping Bobby with his writing. Anything in this drawer? No. Well, let me put on the goggles. Oh. Okay. Might be this. Aha. Oh, so we gotta... Huh. Probably just gotta... No. There we go. Okay, what do we got? It's a small wooden knob. Looks like Josie's stuff, lenses, books. Okay, today Dr. Merlin and I built for a new weather device. It's weird, as usual. I don't really get why we're building it, but Dr. Merlin doesn't explain things. Tomorrow I need to go buy some bottles for the base. Today was Mama's birthday. She would have been 54. I bet she would have liked the work I'm doing now. I hope she's proud somewhere. I had a nightmare again last night. It's been over a year since I had it last, but it never changes. I've written about it over and over, but the written seems helped, so I'll tell you about it again. I'm 5 years old in our apartment in Chicago. It's dark. I have gotten out of bed and get some water, but I hear something coming from Mama's room. I peek in and see a tall man standing over her. He has his hands around her neck. He's breathing hard, and in the cold night air I can see his breath. It seems out of his mouth like smoke and seems to cover her. There isn't any breath coming from Mama. She's already dead, but he continues to suck. When I was a kid, I thought that dream would go away. When I grew up, it hasn't. Okay. It was a recurring dream about her mother's death. So they just dreaming about this. Well, one's a woman. One was a woman. And the other was a man. Does it take different forms? Rats, the safe combination isn't here. I'm pretty sure I saw a drawer with a missing knob. Awesome. Downstairs, though. Oh my god. Dead end. Wow. I'm gonna pause that for now. I'll continue this